I always tell people that my military background, especially being in the Marines and having to lead Marines, kind of allows me to actually excel in higher education, based off the leadership I developed in the Marines of leading other Marines and just understanding what it means to be a leader. You know, taking care of your people, empowering them, trying to help out where they provide support where it's needed as a leader. So it really has helped me along the way to kind of excel in higher education. It's really helped drive me to be who I am now as a leader and really supporting students. And I know the term student-centered gets thrown around a lot, but I really like to say student-focused and how we improve services. But for me, it's just accessing services. I didn't get that when I was going through my college experience. Making sure students were aware of what those were, connecting them with resources on campus, because in time, it really helps support them in their educational journey to help them graduate.
Missouri Western's Dean of Students, Daniel Avegalio, assumed his duties just 4 months ago on May 1st and has hit the ground running with a determination and grit that he attributes to his time spent in the military as a combat veteran. Avegalio is dedicated to the student body he is charged to represent and is eager to get to know his students and solve their problems as they come.
The student experience is important to me. I know in the past they haven't had a lot of events, but now that, as you can see, we have a whole calendar of events planned for fall. I want them to enjoy that student experience as we continue to grow that. And so the first year for me, it has been actively figuring out how can we improve the student experience. And so far, we've done a good job. I've only been 4 months into the role, and we have almost half of the fall semester already planned out with events. But the student experience is very important, and I want to make sure students are aware of the activities that we're doing. So I know there's going to be issues that come up frequently, and I take those seriously. And it's their right to kind of be vocal about some of the concerns and bring it up the proper channels. And I think it's important for students to understand that there's resources available, there's opportunities to engage, to get involved on campus with RSOs and SGA.
The Dean of Students has been actively working with Student Affairs to plan events for students, as well as working with the Student Government Association to improve student life overall.
Even today, now here at Mo West, I'm engaging with SGA, trying to figure out what type of issues were in the past here and trying to change that dynamic and be vocal about some of the issues. And because that's what I take my job seriously from that end and advocating for students as much as I can. All departments are on campus, including athletics, is actually collaborating to kind of address and work together to figure out how can we improve the student experience or improve other things that we need to improve upon across the campus community. So that's been important for me. So I think it's the student experience, improving that, and then also them engaging with me and knowing who I am are going to be big for me. And I've always felt like I just want students to know that I'm here to support them while I'm here.
Avegalio's parents are both Samoan American, and his mother served time in the Army. His experience as an Army brat and his own time spent in the Marines, as well as his identity, are what drives him to be a support system for students and a role model for people like himself.
Me serving in the military, being in the Marines, being a combat veteran, but also being Samoan as well, because that's who I am. I like to represent that because I know I'm one of the very few that I've seen that's been an administrator so far in my time in higher education.
The Dean of Students can be found in the Division of Student Affairs located upstairs in Blum 228. To learn more about Daniel Avegalio, check out the Griffin Media website.